Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. So rather than talk you through my soap making process, instead, we're going to talk about gatekeeping, the buzzword that just won't die. Now this might be a hot take, but hear me out. So there's this term floating around these days called gatekeeping, and it's supposed to be this big bad thing where people restrict access to stuff just to feel exclusive or feel in control. But let's be honest, when it comes to the small business realm, I think this whole gatekeeping thing is just a load of hot air. This is perfectly in line with the soap that I'm making today because this is my Don't Be a Dick soap, which actually has little crystals shaped like teeny weenies. Now, I'm also of the belief that I feel like this gatekeeping term was created by people that just want to profit off the labor of others. And again, this is in the scope of like the maker, artisan, and small business community. While I feel that my platforms are still pretty small, I actually still get quite a few DMs and messages from people asking questions like where I source certain things or where I get certain packaging or how I do X, Y, or Z. And it always comes from people that have never bought from me, they don't support me, they don't follow me, they don't like my content, they don't interact positively with any of my content. And then yet they're looking for free information, free labor. And this isn't just with me. I see this all over the small business and maker community, and it's happened to my friends, it happens to people that I follow, and a lot of times the questions don't even include like, hey, how are you? Or something pleasant. It's always just like, give me this information right now. I want this information from you right now and I don't want to pay for it. And then they're like offended when I don't want to answer. A lot of times I just ignore these kinds of inquiries. I mean, seriously, Google is free. My labor is not. I don't understand why this is a difficult concept for a lot of people to grasp. Now, when you run a small business, a good chunk of time goes into researching. So that's things like finding reputable suppliers. And in my case, I also want to find a supplier that aligns with like my morals, my ethos, and my values. But it's also finding suppliers that have ingredients that are consistently in stock and also ingredients that don't vary from batch to batch. I want to make sure that everything that I'm making is going to yield consistent results every single time that I make it. It's also finding packaging needs and things that will work perfectly with whatever products that I'm making. And also, same thing, making sure that those types of packaging is consistently in stock, because there's nothing more frustrating than finding something that's perfect for your needs and then you need to go reorder it and then they don't have it anymore and you're back to the drawing board having to go back and researching. Not only is it a time suck, it can also get very expensive. And I know just in my case, just maybe buying different fragrance oils, essential oils, various ingredients from different places, and then finding that these ingredients from certain companies just underperform, and so you have to keep buying these ingredients again until you have exactly what you're looking for. We've all heard the expression that time is money. It's something that you can't get back once it's lost. I also do believe that we have to find a balance of community over competition, but also I have to protect myself and my business. This is 100% of my livelihood. I truly feel that if I have something very special, unique, or even proprietary to my business, I have no obligation to share that with anyone. There are so many other small businesses that are more than happy to share everything that they use or do for their small business, but I don't have to be one of them. As of right now, I really don't have a desire to become an educator within this space in terms of sharing formulations or soap making tips or things like that. And that might change down the line, who knows. What bothers me the most about this is the sense of entitlement that comes from others. People are so quick to cry, oh, you're gatekeeping, whenever they don't get their way and they don't get what they want. It's become the go-to excuse for not putting in the work or respecting other people's boundaries. And honestly, it sucks. I mean, you can't just walk into the Apple store and ask for their patented designs and technology just because you asked for it. They've invested countless hours and resources into developing their products. They're just not going to hand over their trade secrets. And the same way with my small business, and I'm sure I can speak for others, we often pour our heart and soul into creating very unique, very high quality products. And you know what? I have every right to protect my intellectual property and my methods. And to be totally fair, A lot, if not all, this information can be found online if people choose to put in the work to find this information. So it's just like Googling. That's how I find a lot of my own packaging needs, supplier needs, etc. There's also Facebook groups that people can join, and it might require work to find the information that they're looking for, but it's all there. Sure, getting gatekeeping accusations is really annoying, but I think an area that we often forget is that there really isn't anything wrong with a little bit of healthy competition. I mean, we don't want everyone pulling from the same playbook. We just let small businesses keep their trade secrets, keep their proprietary methods, and allow us to push the boundaries and create even better products. We don't need more copycat businesses out there. It would actually be doing customers a disservice. And customers deserve a marketplace that offers real choice and variety. So yeah, I don't think gatekeeping is a thing. It just sounds like a way to exploit others. And honestly, there is nothing more satisfying knowing that you have built a brand from the ground up from all of your own labor and all of your own expertise that you've gained over the years. Anyway, thanks for watching and listening today. I hope you found this interesting. And if you disagree with any of it, that's totally fine. But I will leave you with this. Be a ray of sunshine in a world of dicks.